Nobody Leaves a Girl Like That is off Jon Pardi's new record. It was written by Bart Butler, Marv Green, and Jimmy Yeary. The song's in the key of G. We've got this really cool guitar riff over the intros and the outro, and we've got a nice guitar solo on the electric guitar. On the acoustic, we've got a pretty straightforward strumming part for most of it, but we are going to be throwing in some riffs during the verses, and especially verse 2, where we have a series of cool riffs on the acoustic guitar that we'll go over.
Twice when she gets to walking in a honky tonk with them blue jeans on. She's a bogey, whiskey shot, neon light, straight song on the jukebox, dance all night. What a cowboy wants, I never do you wrong. Nobody leaves a girl like that. Nobody stop me, she kept right on trying. Nobody leaves a girl like that. Nobody walks.
In this song, we're going over the rhythm guitar part for Nobody Leaves a Girl Like That. And this song, we've got mainly cowboy chords and strumming, got a little palm muting to do in the verses, and a few riffs in the verses too. So let's get right after it. Let's learn this introduction. You'll see me play most of my G chords like this, and you can totally put down that A string 2nd fret too if you want, but I typically will play them 3rd fret of low A string, mute that A string, open, open, 3rd fret of B, 3rd fret of high E. Just gives it that nice open sound. A little less muddy than when you put that pointer finger down. Either way works. Standard E minor, open, open, open. Sorry, let's start over. Open, 2nd, 2nd, open, open, open. A C chord is 3rd fret of A string, 2nd fret of D, open G, 1st fret of B, open high E. And then for A chords, just move that 4th finger, or your ring finger on your left hand, over to the 2nd fret of the G string. And you've got an A minor. Open, 2, 2, 1, open. All right, but for the introduction, we just need G, E minor, and C. And for strumming, it will look like this. Down, up, 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 down, up. In this tutorial, we're going to go over everything except for the solo, which we'll do in its own tutorial. So let's jump right in and learn this lead line. The first part of it looks like this. The second one looks like this. The third part looks like this. All right, let's start with a quick scale association exercise and figure out what scale we're using when we're in this area. We're in the key of G, so visualize it, see if you can figure out what G pentatonic looks like right here. And now I'll play it. A lot of times with these riffs, you can easily tie them back to a scale position that hopefully you've learned by now. So first thing we're doing, the first time, get your pointer finger, 7th fret of G, middle finger, 8th fret of B, and that middle finger is going to be down on the 8th fret a lot for this riff, and you can kind of look at that as your pivot point. The first thing we do is this. So we hammer on the G string 7 to 9, back down, over to D, 9th fret, 7 to 9 again on G. Then the first time we do this. So we hammer back on the G string 7 to 9, back down to 7, and then a quick 9, 7, pull off to 5 on D. That's the first time through. One more time, 3. Here's the solo for Nobody Leaves a Girl Like That. It's short, but it's sweet, and it's rocking. Dial up a bunch of distortion, maybe a little reverb, a little delay, some compression, and let's do this. I'll play it through, and then we'll talk about it note by note. It starts like this: 2, 3, 4, 1. Then you're into the bridge. Okay, that's it. So let's relate this back to a scale. We're in the key of G.
Once you get a girl like that, you never let her go. Take it